Mmm. My wife Pam is making some soup from scratch. She's a great cook and it smells great. But I want to talk to you about an incident that took place right here the other day. As I was cooking an omelet and I had it prepared, I went to grab the salt and pepper and I put it on the egg. And when I went to return the pepper, I noticed that there was a big pile of pepper right here underneath where the pepper shaker was. There was pepper all over the counter, all over the stovetop, and all over the floor. And I called up to Pam. She was upstairs. I said, "Did you happen to recently refill the pepper shaker?" And she said, "Oh, yesterday I was using it, and when I went to put it down, I noticed the stopper was kind of coming off and was kind of inside, and I forgot to fix it because I was busy and just didn't take care of it." Well, that led to a lot of cleanup and a lot of hassle. So she came down and helped me clean up, and we were sneezing as we went. But I was thinking there's a real spiritual lesson here, and I want to talk to you about it in your morning cup of inspiration. That tiny little stopper on the bottom of a salt or pepper shaker is so critical to keeping everything in. And if you don't take care of that detail, if it's not in right, it can lead to a lot of problems. You know, it's that way with small sins in our life. Little things like a bad attitude towards someone, towards your boss, or towards your spouse, or a little white lie that you told, or you just kind of really exaggerated the truth. If we keep doing those things, they can end up destroying our lives. There's a story written by C.S. Lewis called The Screwtape Letters, and in it, there's an older wise demon who's talking to his nephew, a younger demon who is really anxious to make some people fall, men and women fall away from the Lord. And the older demon's name was Screwtape, and he was talking to his nephew Wormwood, and he said, "I know you want to do the big sins, but it's the little ones that slowly move a man or a woman away from the enemy," which was what he referred to as God. And he said, we just want to move them away, and before long, those little sins will add up. And the Bible warns us about them. It talks about it in Song of Solomon, the Old Testament, chapter 2, verse 15. It says, "Take the foxes, the little foxes that spoil the vines, for our vines have tender grapes." Those little baby foxes can get into the vines and really ruin them. And in 1 Peter 5:8, Peter warns us, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walks about seeking whom he may devour. So we've always got to be on the watch, and especially for those little sins. I'll talk to you soon for another morning cup of inspiration. Thanks for joining me.